So today I'm talking about unforgiveness, and a particular situation comes to mind. Somebody had hurt me a while ago, a long time ago, and I thought I'd forgiven this person. I truly thought I'd forgiven them. But every once in a while, it will come back in my mind, and I'll just like, okay, I've forgiven them, I'm forgiving them, I'm moving on, I'm moving on. And it was okay until one day I was listening to a message, and the preacher was talking about the fact that if you have forgiven someone, you would have absolutely no ill will, no ill feelings toward that person if that person's name is mentioned. But if that person's name is mentioned and you feel a sense of angst, anxiety, anger, or any negative emotion, you really have not forgiven that person. Immediately, that person came to my mind because it was really big. It was really a big thing that happened. And what I did was that I knew that if I let it pass that day, I would rationalize myself out of calling that person and say, I've forgiven them. But what I did was that I contacted that person immediately and I said, listen, we need to talk. And fortunately, the person responded. And even though it was a long time ago, I said, I know it's been a long time. And the person said, I've asked for your forgiveness. You haven't, and you said that you've forgiven me. And I said, yeah, I thought I'd forgiven you, but apparently not. So we talked about it. We had a good talk about it. And I aired everything that was in my mind. I didn't hold anything back. And at the end of that conversation, that person said, you know what? I'm sorry, Meheytab'el, I'm sorry. If I had known better, I would have done better. And that really just broke me down. That just broke me down and said, you know what? This is the end of it. And from that day onwards, I can honestly say that if that person stands beside me right now, I would have no ill will or ill feelings towards that person. Because not only did I talk to him, not only did I let him hear what I had to say, I heard what he had to say. And it changed my mind. It healed my mind because I got it that this person was truly sorry. But, even if it was not, I had aired my mind. And with that thought at the back of my mind, I just let it go. I let it go and I said, God, this is yours. But what he said really freed me. And so today, I can love this person. It's really crazy, but I can actually love this person and relate with this person just like my other brother or my other sister. I can relate with that person freely. So, what do we take away from this talk today, or this random walk that I've taken you on? Is that if you get to a point where you feel that when you hear somebody's voice, you just can't stand that person, deal with it until you receive the grace that when you think about that person, that's the end point. When you think about that person, there's nothing but God's love in your heart. I'm not asking you to be best friends with a person, but there's nothing in your heart that's negative. That's when you know that you have truly forgiven somebody. And that's very freeing. It's very, very liberating. The Bible says, the truth shall set us free. Yeah, it does.